In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the exotic quest called the Final Strand and how to complete it to be rewarded with the Final Warning exotic. Hi everyone, as always, please do hit like and share if this video is helpful. Subscribe for more Destiny 2 content, and I always plug our community. We've got a great Destiny 2 community linked at the top of the video description. Come and check it out once you're done today. Now, this exotic quest can be found here just outside the Hall of Heroes. We're bringing the map up. You just want to fast travel to Hall of Heroes landing zone. And it's where you do all your upgrades for your strand. If you come and interact with this, you'll see the exotic quest there. And it's locked at the minute. So the Final Strand is locked. It says you've got to unlock all strand upgrades on a single class. To do that, the Embrace the Darkness up here is all your strand upgrades. Make sure you upgrade everything, including the aspects and fragments. I'm just about to do my very last one. Once you've upgraded everything on one of your characters, this is when the exotic quest will unlock. So if I just back out of that now, you'll notice I can pick up the exotic quest. So we're going to take that. Your first step of this quest is to visit Nimbus. So just go back to Nimbus and interact. And that will unlock step 2 of 7 for this quest. We got to search for strand inoculated gadgets in Veil Containment in Niamuna. To do this part of the quest, just head over to Neptune, and you're going to see a quest icon all the way in the bottom left hand corner of the map here in the containment. You'll see it says the Final Strand. Just add a waypoint to that and then follow your marker to get to this location. While following the marker, you'll eventually come up to this portal, which you're going to need to go through. You'll arrive in this big area here, and my marker took me all the way to that door up there. It didn't seem I could advance any further. So if that does happen to you, just rush to the door, kill any enemies if you want, and then I pull back. Once I pulled back from this door, where the marker was taking me, enemies spawned in and they had the exotic icon above their heads. You see on the screen now the exotic icon. You just need to take care of all of these enemies. With all the enemies defeated, more are going to spawn in. Just take care of them as well. And eventually you're just going to have this boss left to defeat. And once you've defeated this boss, you'll complete this part of the quest. And there you see he's dropped an item for me as he died there. And I'm on to the Final Strand next step. Again, just sticking in Neptune for this one. The opposite side of the map of where we've just been, all the way up in the top right corner here, you're going to see another exotic icon. It's more of the same. You just need to add the waypoints. Follow the marker to this location. There's going to be enemies kill and a tormentor. When you get to this location here, there'll be a bunch of enemies, and you may remember this location from the Lightfall campaign. You came here on one of the missions, we headed through the gap over there. But this time around, you'll notice the exotic quest icon is all the way down there with those enemies on that platform. We've got a bridge here that we can jump onto, so we're going to drop down below and we're going to take on those enemies. And as you can see, one of those enemies is a tormentor. It is the tormentor that is going to drop the item that you need for the quest. I found it easiest just to stay at the top of the bridge here to do most of the damage. He did pull back a little bit though, so I'm now going to need to go and chase him. And as you progress, there are some more enemies to deal with. And once the tormentor is dead, the Final Strand step is complete. Just clear the area and you can continue forward. No matter how many... Remember, it doesn't matter about how many times you die against that tormentor. You die as much as you want. As soon as he's dead, you are done. And the quest asks you to visit the Puka Pond in the Hall of Heroes in Niamuna. So again, staying in Neptune. This is all the way up near Strider's Gate. Just go up to the Hall of Heroes landing zone there. You can see the exotic icon on the map. We're just heading there. From the fast travel point, just go over to the pond and interact. Accept the briefing. And the next step of the Final Strand is unlocked. This is the final major step before you can complete this quest, and it's the most difficult. You must complete Osiris's training program in radio sound in at least 5 minutes and 30 seconds to retune the Veil spectrometer. So what this means is you've got 5 minutes 30 to beat it. You may be wondering what this is, but again, we're sticking on Neptune, and just south of the map, if you track it, it'll highlight it for you. You need to complete this Headlong time trial. This isn't going to be easy, and if you launch it, you will launch it solo. Playing solo, it could be quite difficult to get the 5-minute 30 time under your belt. So I strongly recommend running this with a team to make it much easier. If you need a team, jump in our Discord. It's linked at the top of the video description. Ask for some help. There'll be plenty of Guardians there willing to offer you help with this if you need it. So what I did, I got my friends Milkman and Dragonov in with me to get this done, and what I'll do is I'll upload a full run of this over on more GCROCK and link it down in the video description if you want to see the full run. I'm guessing so. Really easy though, right? Did it in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Have we not got to do it on Legend?
Oh wow.
All right, I did it.
Hey, Drag, where are you?
Yeah. I got it.
I thought that was going to be difficult.
That's
That's probably going to be. We actually did that very easily. We did it in 2 minutes dead, which was well under the 5 minutes and a half that's required. So it might be easier than I thought it would be solo, but if you are having difficulty, as I said, come and join our Discord. We'll easily be able to help you through that. Once completed, step 7 of the Final Strand quest is unlocked, and again you got to visit the Phuket Pond in the Hole of Heroes. So the same place as before in Neptune, fast travel to the Hole of Heroes landing zone, and once there you just got to interact with the pond again to finish this exotic quest. Your reward for doing so is the final warning exotic Sidearm. And by collecting that, you'd have completed the Final Strand exotic quest. If we take a look at the final warning exotic Sidearm, it looks like this. You get the all-at-once trait there. Holding down the trigger marks targets within range and loads multiple bullets, which fire in a burst with increased stability on trigger release. Hitting a marked target with a fully charged burst will unravel them. The perks you get on it is Hammer Forge Rifling, you have Flared Magwell, Pick Your Poison, where hip firing projectiles will track marked targets, dealing increased body shot damage on impact. Aiming projectiles have greatly increased velocity and deal extra critical hit damage to marked targets. There's Combat Grip, and obviously your kill tracker for PvE or PvP. The impact on this sidearm is 35. You got 45 range, 66 stability, 47 handling, 48 reload speed, 88 aim assistance, 12 zoom, and the airborne effectiveness is 27. The RPM is 450, the charge time is 100, with a mag size of 20 and recoil direction 60. It seems a pretty decent exotic sidearm. I'm looking forward to giving that a go. And obviously, it's primary ammo. It's just normal ammo, so you got infinite ammo on that as well. And finally, if we just go over to our seasonal quest, so the Season of Defiance Week 4 quest to be precise, there's a quest here called Strandweaver, which requires you to complete the Final Strand exotic quest. By completing this, you'd have finished that objective towards that, and all you got to do now is rapidly defeat enemies. I'm at 40% on that, but once you've done that, you'll complete that Week 4 challenge. Yep. And that brings us to the end of this video. I do hope it's been helpful. If it has, don't forget to hit like and share to support. Subscribe for more Destiny 2 content from me. And don't forget to come and check out our community. It's linked at the top of the video description. I promise you won't regret it. Until next time, thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.